Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for ShaveNation.com. I'm about to get my shave on, but before I do, I want to talk about an email that I received a couple days ago. I'll read it to you. It says, "Hey Geo, I've watched many of your videos and have been amazed at how easily you make huge volumes of lather. I have not been able to duplicate your mastery of lather until I made a discovery, detailed below. Soaps behave differently because of certain variables. The one thing we all have in common when we make lather is water. But all water isn't the same. The water in our tiny town is so hard you have to chew it up before you can drink it. So I tried using distilled water for soaking my brush and for any additional water required by the lathering process. To my complete amazement, I now get a huge amount of lather using distilled water with all other factors the same: brush, soap, lather bowl, etc. Now I can make lather almost as good as you. You are still the king of lather in my book. I hope this little tidbit of info can help others out there who might be struggling with this issue." And it's from Barry K. So Barry, thank you very much for sending this, because of the fact that I've gotten many messages from people who live in small towns or rural areas where they don't have the luxury of soft water like we do here in the Chicago area. So what are your options? Install a couple $1,000 home filtration system that will soften your water? Probably not. I have another option for you. As Barry said, we're going to try distilled water to mix our lather, and I'll show you how to do it. Before I get to that, what is hard water? The simple definition of water hardness is the amount of dissolved calcium and magnesium in the water. Hard water is high in dissolved minerals, largely calcium and magnesium. What is distilled water? It's not that different from what flows out of your kitchen faucet, but distilled water goes through a process that sets it apart from other types of H2O. Distilled water is steam from boiling water that's been cooled and returned to its liquid state. Some people claim distilled water is the purest water you can drink. All water, no matter where it comes from, a natural spring, artesian well, or regular tap, may have trace but safe amounts of minerals, bacteria, pesticides, and other contaminants. Okay, tell that to the people that live in Flint, Michigan. Distilling rids water of all those impurities. It also removes more than 99.9% of the minerals dissolved in the water. So what makes water hard? The minerals. The cheapest and best solution that I can think of is Barry's idea, which is distilled water. I paid 99 cents for this gallon of distilled water, and I'll show you how to mix up a lather using just this, and we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be good. All you need is a cup to put your water in and your shaving brush. Here's my brush soaking cup. You don't even need to fill it up all the way. You just want to fill it up to about here. You don't need to saturate the handle, just the bristles on the brush, that's it. And it doesn't even have to go all the way down to the knot. So really, like an inch and a half will be sufficient to soak your brush thoroughly. So let's pour some water in here. I'm just going to fill it up just a bit. All right, excellent. Got a couple inches in there. That will be sufficient for soaking the brush. If you can see it, it's not all the way to the top. It's actually less than half, but you just want to saturate the tips and a little bit further down. So I'm just going to drop this boar brush. By the way, this is a Omega for Parasso boar brush. It's not an expensive brush, which is why I chose this. This brush is about $19.99, so less than $20 for this brush. Let's drop it in here. It's a boar brush, it's a stiff brush, so if you prefer stiff brushes, this will be great. But I wanted to use a cheap brush, so you don't say he used a $200 brush. Of course he's going to get good lather out of it. Let's drop it in. Yep, plenty to... It goes just below the handle, so there's plenty of water in there to soak your brush. This is the Shave Nation ceramic bowl. It's ceramic, it will retain some heat, so we'll warm it up under the hot water from the tap. I also use a very common shaving cream, Parasso, in the green tube, menthol and eucalyptus, from Italy since 1926. Good stuff, time tested. We're just going to squirt a little bit right down into the bottom. Fill up that lather spot like that. Take your brush from the cup, Give it a couple shakes. Go right in here. Start mixing your lather. So the water that's in the brush is mineral water. Just press the tips down into the lather spot. How long has it been? 15 seconds? 20 seconds maybe? The bowl is filled. The luscious smell of menthol and eucalyptus is filling the air, saturating the air. Look at that. This bowl is completely filled with shaving cream, less than a minute. So there must be a positive to the distilled water. Look at that. Wow. Distilled water. There you go. Let's get it all in there. Woo. That'll make a nice picture, won't it? Look at it. It's a nice thick lather. It's clinging to the brush. More than enough lather for several passes. So all I'll say is if you live in an area where you have hard water, a lot of people do, give this a shot. It'll only cost 99 cents, so what have you got to lose? Not much. So look at this bowl and this brush. It's completely filled with lather, and it only took less than a minute to fill this. If you live in an area that you have hard water, small town, wherever, and you don't have any type of water softening system in your house, go to the store, 99 cents, distilled water, and just fill the cup up, about that much, just so you can soak the tips of the brush. You can mix your lather that way. And I would say from what I just did, this thing might last you 6 months, a year. I don't know, it depends on how often you shave. But if you're just using this much every time, you should get some mileage out of it. You might even be able to save this water, this distilled water, and use it next time. I don't see why not. It's already been purified, so it probably will still perform way better than your hard water. Maybe that 1 gallon of distilled water will last you 2 years instead of 1, if you can reuse the water. I don't see why not. So give it a try. Let me know down below. If you live in the hard water areas, try a gallon of distilled water for 99 cents, a little bit in the cup, lather up with your brush, and let me know how it works. I'm sure we'd all like to hear about it. I think it's a great idea. And again, thank you, Barry, for bringing it up. I greatly appreciate it. And if you have any things you want done, you want seen, any product reviews, anything like that, just let me know down below, and I'll be happy to, if I can, I'll be happy to take care of it for you. I'm about to get my shave on. I'm going to use this lather. I'm going to put it to work right now. So that'll be for Saturday's video, for the next video after this one. So be sure to smash that subscribe button down there so you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and then ring the bell down there. Ring it so you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. They'll go right to your inbox. You won't miss any. If you want to pick up any of these items, the cream, the bowl, brush, any of that, we don't sell distilled water. You got to run to the store for that. So you can just click down below the video where it says show more. You can grab the items right there, or go to shavenation.com, enter what you need in the search box. It'll pop right up. Thank you very much for watching. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day. Let's put this lather to work. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Uh-oh. Looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Gotta go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave. Have a great day.